And of course they lean left as well. It is interesting that the party that is the empowering party, I've always thought it's the empowering party for individuals, is labeled racist, while the Democrat Party, which is all about collectivism and human rights and group rights, does not. So that's exciting that you guys are doing that. Tell me a little bit about some of your music. I actually listened to some of it, and you kind of got this metal, hard edge stuff going on. But you take on the rappers. Basically, I have to tell you, I'm not a fan of rap music, specifically because of the language and the way the lyrics portray women. And you address that in one of your songs. What made you decide to take that on? Because you're going to be, speaking of being in the minority, you're going to be in the minority on that one.
Well, with rap music, and a lot of people, when you ask them what is it that they don't like about rap music, it's pretty much the topic, and it's pretty much the lyrics is what they're not feeling. It's like, but rap music, it's of course it's catchy. It's got a beat. The beat is solid. The beat is thick, and you can dance to it, and so on and so forth. So it's no wonder why hip hop and rap music is has been as successful as it is. And even with the lyrics themselves, it's not so much the lyrics that draw people in. I mean, of course, some people can relate to the experience, and some people just want to take part in something so shocking. But the effect of how the lyric is written, the hook. You get it in your head, and you start singing it, and there it is.
Oh, I've heard my teenage daughters who really aren't even allowed to listen to it, but they hear it with their friends, and I'll hear them start to sing something, and I'll say, what did you just say? And they say, well, sorry. And I said, don't sing that in my house. Yeah. But yeah, it's addictive. It's an addictive kind of music.
There it is, and now it's like, okay, well, can we take that same formula and apply that to music that has, a better message? Something, get a song that's in people's head that's something better to sing, and that's something that's difficult to do with success, but it's definitely worth it to try, and I'm up for the challenge, to try to do that, and I'm glad to see that there are others out there that are taking, Christian rock is on the rise. It's going big time. Christian hip hop is starting to come up too.
Because people are just hungry for something that reinforces their own values and not stuff that challenges their values and tells them they're, beneath others because they have a value system. So there's definitely that thirst there. Another one of your videos I saw from Macho Sauce Productions. I don't know how much of it you were part of. Message from Death Row. There's the pregnant woman and the man on death row, and that was really inspiring. I've never ever seen anything quite like that. That was really interesting. Who put that together?
That was written by me. I directed it as best I can. I still consider myself an amateur at this stuff. But like I said, it's about just trying to do what you can with what you got. And I had a couple friends, God bless them, that came in and acted out the parts, and it's just a piece I put in. It's like because the question comes down to it, when it comes to abortion, even those who are very who are staunchly pro-life, will say that, well, I'm pro-life, but when it comes to a violation, or incest or something like that, then I believe that person should have a choice, to have an abortion. And it's like, and you know what? I feel you. I understand, but the question still remains: how is it the child's fault? And if you're pro-life because you feel that the child in the womb is a human being, then how come all of a sudden now it disqualifies the human being?
Right.
Because mother was, right there, which is horrible. But at the same time, I'm still asking, how is it the child? How do you put the child on death row?
That's exactly what it is, punishing the child for the actions of someone else. And it's always disappointing when I find a candidate that I like, and maybe they're physically conservative and they're pretty much along my lines, but they always have those. They're not truly pro-life. They always have these, rape, incest, maybe the first few weeks, and it's really disappointing that it's so hard to find people who really truly say no exceptions, no nothing. It's a human being, and that's. Do you think? I've always thought that Black Americans leaned to be more pro-life. Do you find that's the case? I don't really recall where I heard that from, but.
My experience is different. Pretty much 9 out of 10, the black people that I, have hung with or had conversations with or in my family, they're pro-abortion.
Huh, that's interesting. Well, and plus they have the highest rate. I mean, the rate of black abortions is horrendous. I mean, it's something like 400 times that of white Americans. It's sad, very sad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to just tell our audience a little bit about some of the stuff people can look up. Obviously, there's the YouTube channel, which I believe is YouTube, and it's Macho Sauce Productions. And then your website is Macho Sauce Productions as well. And you can also be found on Pajamas TV, which is PJTV. And that article you had a Big Hollywood about Bill Maher. I don't have time to go into it, but that was awesome. Good job. So people can look that up. Thanks so much for joining me. I know we had a problem with the schedule, so I know this was kind of a last minute thing. I appreciate your time, and good luck with everything you do.
All right, appreciate it. And really quick, if those who can't get online, if you don't mind, or if you don't mind me telling them, I do have my book.
Yes, your book. And the name of it is?
Paper, Ink, and What I Think.
Paper, Ink, and What I Think, and it's on your website?
It's on my website, and they can download it from Kindle, or they can order it from my website. Like I said, for people who don't, I always get, hey, my family doesn't get YouTube or doesn't go on the internet. Can I get a book? And so they can have that.
Okay. Thanks so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. You've been listening to the Amy McManus Show on AM 1480 WLEA. Coming up next, Brian O'Neill with Connections.